Happy Wednesday, punters. A market pre-race is no different to a stock market or property market. It's just a bunch of opinions. Now, there's opinions that have money behind them, unlike, say, the sporting hot take shows where the dumber the opinion, the better. And in fact, if you get clickbait engagement, instead of getting caned, you get rewarded. Pre-race market are opinions that should be respected, but it's my opinion that over the weekend in Melbourne, there were 4 horses that were insane prices, all at odds on. Horse 1, Aliano, race 6 Pakenham at the transferred Moonee Valley meeting. It was $1.55. Never mind it, never mind the opposition. Just a little bit of context. For your sustainer, you could have got $1.75 2 weeks after winning the Cox Plate at Flemington against the worst field. Anyways, so for those who wanted to take the $1.55, won easily at Sale 2 starts earlier on a wet track in a maiden running no time, and then at Sandown was very good. Sandown Lakeside, which is a leader advantage, over 1200, running the 47th best last 400 of the day. Goes to Pakenham, 1400, big track that isn't leader advantage, and steps to 1400. What about that said, let's take $1.55. In addition, jockey John McNeil, nothing personal, terrible stats at the moment with favourites. Horse 2, War Machine. War Machine's a very good horse. He was $1.35 against a fit summer horse, Hedged, who was dynamic when he had Sandown on Boxing Day. Now, the best of War Machine shouldn't be $1.35, it should be $1.05. But the best was seen, for instance, first up last prep at Flemington, which is what he was priced on. That day at Turnbull Stakes Day, the incentive to come to play was there, because if he was impressive, he'd get a slot in the Everest, which he did. There was no incentive beyond winning the Group 2 race. There was as much chance he was wound up to win that Group 2 race as there is of Melbourne giving me a call to help out Max Gore on the ruck. So the price was insane. His ability level is proven. And he happened to pull up sore. Maybe he would have won without it. He's still in work. I'm tipping it's minor. Horse 3, Angel's Fury at Caulfield. $1.70. Jeez, it looked impressive at the trials. It might be the next Winx. By the way, Winx won on debut. She was $5. You want to take $1.70 about a horse that's never raced in a race? Good luck to you. Each to their own. Last race, horse 4, Touchdown. Now, Touchdown had been brilliant, winning 3 in a row at the Caulfield Heath track, the inner track at Caulfield. Caulfield Heath form, yeah, it ain't Caulfield form. And he was 5 weeks between runs, back in trip with no tactical speed. He was going to get back in the rain and have to pass all coming back in trip. He was $1.75. Insane. Anyway, it's easy to be smart afterwards. On this occasion, not always, I was smart beforehand. So anyway, I've documented what I did before the race and after the race in this week's newsletter, and I give out a newsletter once a week if you're registered to racetrackralphie.com.au. No corporate bookmaker affiliations, which I've got a feeling is why some of those horses were such insane prices, because of course in this current era multis are such a big thing. And a little reminder, there were 4 odds on horses. The only thing a corporate bookmaker loves you taking more than a 3-leg multi is a 4-leg multi or a 5-leg multi. Anyway, have a great week.